I'm back. All right. So, I'm going to tell myself a few things, and the reason why I'm recording this is to try to give myself some insight as to why I'm doing what I'm doing and the way that I'm doing it, and why I won't do it other ways. Yeah, I hope y'all followed all that. Basically, weight loss is one of those things where I would love to just take a pill or do something, and all of a sudden all the weight come off and I'm done with it. But everything that I've researched has indicated that that is not the way that it works. Uh, there is no magic pill. There is no magic super weight loss diet that's going to be sustainable for any length of time. You can do slim fast, and you can do fruit smoothies and stuff like that, and you'll probably do fine for a while. But I mean, I had lost 50 pounds a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, and uh, all of that weight I gained back, and it's because there's no way that anybody can be satisfied drinking smoothies with fruits and vegetables in them for the rest of their life. Uh, you've got to figure out a way to diet that's going to be something that's long term, that's going to be something that you can change and be realistic with. One possible alternative that a lot of people have, or some people have had success with, is bariatric surgery. But from what I understand, there's quite a few downsides to that. One is the limited types of foods you can eat. I know a friend of mine has had the bariatric surgery done, and she can't eat tortillas. Uh, she has difficulty with breads. And that would bother me because I would miss that. I'd like my fajitas and my tacos, and without those, I just don't. You start getting into that head game a little bit, where you're going to miss certain foods, and you're going to start forcing yourself to eat foods that you shouldn't probably eat after having that surgery done, and things are just going to go bad. Um, from what I've read and researched, and I don't know the exact statistics on it, but they seem to think that somewhere around 1 out of 100 people has had some complications with the surgery. So, noticeable enough that, either the sleeve fell off or they expanded their stomach beyond its limits. There are complications, and some of them can lead to death. Uh, so bariatric surgery might be the most magical pill that some people have taken, and they've had great success with it. But because of that 1 in 100 statistics, I don't think it's something that I want to go in with. Uh, Constipation problems, I've heard, is a big problem, and that would suck because I thoroughly enjoy being able to go to the bathroom regularly. Uh, not being able to go to the bathroom because I'm constipated all the time would probably drive me bonkers. Um, Another big issue that I've seen is it fails after a couple of years. Um, I guess the stomach can start stretching out, or they don't do all the medical follow-ups with the fills or whatever it is that they need to have done. Uh, it's really just not that great of a deal if it's going to fail after a couple of years, because you might as well just try to diet uh, and change your lifestyle as opposed to uh, trying to do another quick fix. Another downside is there's no alcohol uh, with that, and of course, alcohol when you're trying to lose weight is not a very um, good idea. Alcohol's got a lot of calories in it, and it does make it difficult to lose weight when you're drinking. And then the other downside to drinking is you tend to eat more because you start drinking. Uh, and so it winds up being a catch-22. You've got double the alcohol, double the you're eating or drinking a lot of empty calories, and you're also eating more because you're drinking. So, with those things being said, I think that bariatric surgery is definitely not going to be the one for me. I have lost 3 pounds in 3 days. And of course, you know, weight loss in the very beginning is rather quick. Uh, so it's not to be surprised that I've lost that. But it's actually been fairly comfortable. I've managed to keep my caloric intake around 2,400 calories. I've been doing 10,000 steps a day. I did 9,000 steps the first day. I actually did over 12,000 steps yesterday. And so far today, I've gotten in my 6,000 steps from my morning exercise. Uh, and then I'm sure that as long as I get up and do things periodically throughout the day, I'll easily attain my 10,000 steps. Uh, I will admit I am definitely sore from walking, and it just goes to show just how old you get when you start walking a whole bunch and you're sore. Uh, I would expect to be sore from running, but I would not expect to be sore from walking. Uh, and I am. And so I need to realize that because of that, I guess the good news is because I'm getting sore, that means I'm actually doing some physical activity that's going to help you gain in the long run some extra endurance and extra strength, and hopefully it sets me off in the right direction. Um, but so far, the eating has been pretty good. Eating 400 calories at a meal has been real good. You tend to have a little bit less, like you might have 300 calories for breakfast, 300 calories for your morning snack, and then you can have a few extra calories in the evening, which was great because last night I had baby back ribs, and I limited my portion control on it. I only had 3 ribs, and then I had half a cup of beans, and that seemed to satisfy me pretty good. I also had some vegetables on the grill. Uh, Nothing better than grilled vegetables. Boy, they really turn out really juicy and just surprisingly, amazingly good. Um, I had mushrooms and squash and bell peppers and purple onion. It was really good. So, in any event, note to self, keep up the good work. Uh, Hopefully, we'll start seeing some progress and losing some weight. This is Rock signing out.